And then, oh, she had another thing for me? Or was it the guy in front? Oh no, it's this guy, the bear. Deln. Oh, he's got a few things for me. Oracle Athena Marie needs more materials for making the potion. She needs fresh magic mucus and fetid spores. This might be a repeatable, but I don't mind doing that. And then I need Slayer. I probably should have taken that when I took her other thing, but I didn't notice he was offering it. Oh well, we can go and quickly do this before we continue on. Give me an opportunity to grind a little for the rest of my cleric levels. So excuse me while I do a bit of grinding. Same creatures over and over. Now, I'm obviously doing Eden Eternal now, and I should be doing this for a little while. I want to get, this game, as far as I'm aware, has a reasonably high level cap, so I won't be going all the way to, like, endgame content. But I would like to get a reasonable amount of classes unlocked, so I might play until, I don't know, maybe level 20? We'll see. I mean, it depends on how much you're enjoying this particular game. But I've actually downloaded quite a few different games that we can look at. Grand Fantasia, Fiesta, Tales of Pirates 2. Basically, any game that I could find that followed the same kind of artistic look. Now, the only other one I've played is, other than Eden Eternal, is Fiesta. I played a little bit of that, and I liked what I played. I haven't played much of it. I played like maybe 3 or 4 levels I got around to, just to try it out because I'd heard a lot about it. And I liked that, so Fiesta should be after this one, after I do some more Eden Eternal. And I'll do, say, 20 levels of that. Oh, I died because I wasn't paying attention. Because I'm a douche canoe. That's what you get for not paying attention, kids. I'm talking to you about future plans and then I get punched in the face. I should heal myself now. I just completely wasn't paying attention. I actually do that a lot, unfortunately, in these games. I get into the mindset of just click, attack, move on to the next creature, click, attack, move on to the next creature, and it just gets to the point where I don't realize my HP is like at 0 until I die, and the game says, "What are you doing? Why didn't you heal yourself, you noob?" And yes, I am a noob. As far as video games are concerned, I am the noobiest of noobs. Oh no, real, I'm not that bad. I'm decent at some games, very bad at others. Like, what kind of games do I like playing? Well, MMOs, obviously, I'm really big into MMOs. I love the big expansive world. But I tend to play, like, MMOs single player. Like, I don't tend to do dungeons or raids or those kinds of things. I just like I like the PvE stuff. And I don't tend to do a lot of PvP either. I just like to be wandering around on my own doing this kind of thing. That's why I really like games like Fable and Kingdoms of Amalur. I really enjoyed that one. The Witcher 1 I played a bit of. I didn't get Witcher 2 because I heard that it was like really a beast for the computer and I don't have the best graphics card, so I didn't want to strain my computer's tubes too much. Skyrim I played. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I didn't like the way it looked. Like, I know its graphics are good, but maybe this is just me being a noob again, but I felt like everything looked the same. Like, the early parts of the game were too samey, and I was really getting bored the way everything was looking. I don't know what to do with you. Go away. You get that in every game, I think. Hello, you. You get that in every game, I think. Random duel requests. What are you even doing here? You're obviously too high level. I mean, if you're killing things in one shot. Do I need? Yeah, you want spores. More spores. I'm glad you do get a spore in every... bobble, because it would be really irritating otherwise. But yeah, Skyrim is okay, but I have gotten a lot more fun out of Kingdoms of Amalur and the Fable games than I did out of Skyrim. I mean, I still have it, but I don't know, maybe I'm just not good at Skyrim. I think because it's set for, like, first person, but most of it is, like, melee with, like, swords and things. And in my opinion, which, I mean, my opinion doesn't matter, I'm a person on the internet, but I feel like... I need a couple more. I need mucus from the Angela thingy. I feel like... it's hard to explain, but I don't think melee combat works in the first person. Shooting works in the first person. Like, I play a lot of TF2, and that works fine. Even though I can't play... I can play first-person shooters on the computer if I've got the keyboard and mouse to work with, but I cannot play first-person shooters on console. Where you have to, like, turn with the analog sticks is, like, really awkward. I want to just be able to drag the mouse, so... I've been actually thinking of getting Skyrim again, but getting the computer version. Maybe I'll find it easier to control the game if I'm on the keyboard. Okay, so I got you. Finished those. That was a grind, because I killed more monsters than I actually needed to. I wasn't really paying attention, I'm just like, oh, it's a thing in front of me, kill it with a stick. Do it once, confirm, move, confirm. Yep, just finishing that off quickly. So that's that done. Now we can actually go back and talk to Kev. What is my... oh, I've got some more of these. There we go. Spread skills, class skills, what level am I now? Cleric level 7. So I'm going to switch back to... oh, I'm being attacked. Suddenly attacked me, what did I do to you? I mean, other than punch you in the face with a hammer and kill all your friends and steal their mucus. That's no good reason to attack me. Okay, so I'm going to class roster, I'm going to go back to Magician. To get those back, and more firebomb. That's not increased. Light magic boost. That's a buff. Okay, so we're going back to... no, we aren't. We're going down, but I can take this road. Because we need to go down to the mine. Because the guy we want to talk to is down at the mine. Excuse me for a moment, I'm going to take a drink of water because I have been talking non-stop. Ah, that's so much better. I will probably have to drink quite a bit during these kinds of things because, you know, I'm doing the filming and I'm talking just extensively, and I'm not used to that. I tend to... I don't want to say I don't talk because I do, but when I do talk, I talk very fast at people, and... oh, more creatures. I think there are some... but yeah, so during these Let's Plays I'm probably going to have to take quick breaks, you know, every now and then, just so I don't wear my throat out, because that's the last thing you want to do is hear me, you know, like, oh my god, my throat, and, you know, being all croaky. I mean, it's bad enough that you have to listen to my annoying voice as is without it being, like, all croaky and horrible. Okay, here's Kev, he's a frog. Because why not, right? Even though it pains my heart, I must close this mine. The blasted mushrooids just keep coming. Who are you? Kev looked at you curious but a bit threatening. It's closed now, go take a vacation or something. Wait, you're not a miner, so what are you doing here? I'm glad you can recognize your miners. That's my... that's actually quite a good increasement for that. Alternatively, I could get the sword and keep it for the warrior later. No, I'll keep things simple.